The Tree of Wishes, Part 1. The Arrival of the Tree. Silver Pine Village lay beneath a fresh blanket of snow, the streets lined with festive garlands and twinkling lights as preparations for the Festival of Wishes were underway. Ruby Hart, driving into town reluctantly, couldn't help but notice the warmth and charm that radiated from every home and shop window. Her young daughter, Maddie, gazed excitedly out the window, her eyes wide with wonder at the sight of the holiday decorations. They arrived at Evelyn's cozy house, where Ruby's mother embraced them both warmly. Despite Ruby's reluctance, her mother's joyful spirit was contagious, and when Maddie asked if they could see the Tree of Wishes in the town square, Evelyn encouraged Ruby to take her. Together they walked to the square, where a towering, ancient Christmas tree stood at the heart of the village, decorated with shimmering lights and ornaments that cast a magical glow over the snow-covered ground. Maddie's eyes sparkled with wonder as she looked up at the tree, listening intently as Evelyn shared the legend of the Tree of Wishes. Ruby, however, felt skeptical. She dismissed the stories of wishes granted, though Evelyn just smiled knowingly, understanding Ruby's guarded heart. Ruby's old friend Ben approached, greeting her warmly. The years had been kind to Ben, and his easy smile reminded Ruby of the life she had once left behind. That night, Maddie whispered her wish to Evelyn before carefully writing it on a small tag and hanging it on the tree. Her wish was simple but heartfelt, to help her mother believe in Christmas magic again. Evelyn watched her granddaughter with a loving smile, knowing the innocence and hope in Maddie's wish might be just what Ruby needed. As the townsfolk gathered to add their own wishes, Ruby felt a twinge of nostalgia. Memories of her father bringing her to this very tree flooded her mind. She remembered the warmth of his hand in hers, his gentle encouragement to believe in the magic of Christmas. Despite the painful memories of his loss, Ruby felt an unexpected sense of peace standing beneath the tree's warm glow. Later, as Ruby joined the townspeople in decorating the village, she felt a flicker of joy she hadn't experienced in years. Ben was by her side, gently nudging her to open her heart to the holiday spirit. Though Ruby tried to resist, the contagious laughter and warmth of the community began to soften her. The scent of freshly baked cookies filled her mother's kitchen as they prepared holiday treats together. Ruby's hands moved almost instinctively, recalling the joy of baking with her father as a child. That evening, after Maddie had drifted off to sleep clutching a drawing of the tree, Ruby sat alone, lost in thought. Evelyn found her in the quiet kitchen and gently encouraged her. "It's okay to believe again." Ruby's skepticism wavered, but the gentle echoes of holiday laughter from outside slowly chipped away at her resolve. Christmas Eve arrived, bringing with it a fresh snowfall that blanketed the village in peaceful white. The townsfolk gathered around the tree for the lighting ceremony, their faces illuminated by its soft golden glow. Maddie looked up at her mother with wide eyes, her excitement infectious. As carols filled the air, Ruby found herself singing along, her voice blending with the crowds in joyful harmony. Ben approached her with an extended hand, inviting her to join in a traditional holiday dance. To her own surprise, Ruby took his hand, laughing as they twirled beneath the falling snow. Throughout the evening, Maddie watched her mother with a hopeful smile, sensing that her wish might be coming true. Ruby felt the weight of Maddie's wish tag fluttering in the breeze, as if whispering encouragement to her heart. Evelyn stepped forward and shared her wish aloud, for love, family, and peace in Silver Pine. The townsfolk gathered to share their own wishes, each heartfelt hope adding to the warmth that filled the square. When it was Maddie's turn, she bravely stepped forward, sharing her wish for her mother to believe in Christmas magic again. Ruby's heart melted as she pulled Maddie into a tight hug, her eyes brimming with tears. Ben looked on with a gentle smile, his own wish echoing quietly in his heart as he joined Ruby and Maddie by the tree, offering silent support. For the first time in years, Ruby felt her heart begin to open, a feeling as delicate and wondrous as the snowflakes falling around her. As they lingered by the tree, sharing stories and laughter, Ruby glanced back one last time, whispering a quiet thank you to the tree that had brought her back to this moment. She felt a peaceful warmth enveloping her as she walked home with her family, surrounded by the glow of the village lights and the gentle snowfall. The night closed in a serene, joyful silence, with Ruby feeling a spark of hope she hadn't felt in